In the last lesson, we have burst so many myths about sustainability. Now let's understand about the core reality of sustainability. As I mentioned that sustainability meets their present needs without compromising their future generations to meet their needs. And this encapsulated the core reality of sustainability is what about the balance and the ability of sustaining over a time. So let's talk about the three principles of sustainability. The first one is the environmental protection. So preserving the nature ecosystem and reducing the pollution and the waste. Conserving the resources to maintain the planetary life and their support system. Let's talk about the social people. Ensuring the fair access to all the resources and opportunity to all the people. Promoting the justice and well-being and community resilience. So let's talk about the second point, that is social people. So ensuring fair access to all the resources and opportunities to all the peoples. So promoting justice, well-being and community resilience. So third is economic development. Creating a thriving economy that uses resources responsibly, generates a livelihood and invests in a long-term sustainability without exhaustion. Now let's clear some fundamental principles underlying the sustainability. So fundamental divided into the 5 parts. The first one is interconnectedness. The economic, social and environmental systems are interdependent. The action in one affected the others. The sustainable outcome requires all approaches that considers all domains. The second point is renewability and regeneration. The sustainable practices must allow our natural systems and natural resources to renew themselves and ensuring the ongoing availability. So the third point is intergenerational responsibility. It means that we have a responsibility to take care of our nature and our earth so that our future generation can live well and meet their needs easily. And the fourth point is fairly and inclusive. That means everyone should treat fairly and no group should suffer or harm. And everyone will get the benefit of our nature. As example, a group A is getting a clean water and group B is getting a dirty water. It shouldn't be like that. Everyone should get a clean water. So the fifth is systematic thinking, recognizing a complexity of global system. But sustainability calls for systematic change rather than a patchwork solutions. Let's understand why core reality matters. So the number one is the core reality matters because it guides us towards the policy, businesses, individual choices towards the long-term viability. And the number two is when we say that sustainability is not all about environment, but also it's all about the social and economic as well. Let's see how it relates. So when I'm talking about the environment, when I'm mentioning that environment, it means that taking care of nature, like the clean air, clean water, the forest, and climate, and all that. When I'm mentioning about social, it means that taking care of people, like fair treatment, health, education, and equal opportunities. So if I'm mentioning about the economic, it means that taking care of your money and jobs. And the businesses earning profit in a way that it doesn't harm people and planet. So the third is it highlights the urgency of transitioning from unsustainable practices towards the regenerative way of living. An adaptation of circular economy that reduce the waste and extend the resource life. And the second is social program that combines the poverty alleviations and environmental stewardship. So the economic investment that prioritize the renewable resources and green innovation. And the reality is we are in the verge of do and die. So now we are just focusing on how to balance nature. And the core reality of sustainability means the balance, the responsibility, the resilience, and inexclusivity. This week, let's break our autopilot habits and switch to the planet positive one. If you're liking this course, do share on our Insta story and share with a lot many people so that we can create a big impact. The more people will take this course, the more people will understand the core and the more people will get an action. And that's how we can create a big impact. So do share with people and tag me.